afternoon, gentlemen and ladies. Brew day is on. Right, my lovers, today. So, have you ever had a beer that you taste it and you just can't stop thinking about it? I was lucky enough to have a Lingonberry American Porter sent me from Steve Young, and that is one of those beers. Can't stop thinking about it. So Steve very kindly shared the recipe with me, and that's what I'm brewing today. So Lingonberry. What is a Lingonberry? I'd never heard of them before. So good old Wikipedia. Vaccinium vitis idea. So I'm not very good at Latin, you've probably noticed. It's most commonly known in English as lingonberry or cowberry. The name lingonberry originates from the Swedish name lingon for the species and is derived from the Norse linger or heather. So it's a short evergreen shrub in the heath family and bears edible fruit native to boreal forest and Arctic tundra throughout the northern hemisphere from Eurasia to North America. So that's lingonberries. Now if I work out how to do it, I'll put a photo of a lingonberry bush here. So what's going in it? It is a 3.09 kilograms of Maris Otter, 410 grams of dark Munich, 210 grams of chocolate wheat. Steve put chocolate malt in, but I've only got chocolate wheat at the moment. 80 grams of black malt, 80 grams of Carafa Special 3, 80 grams of Cara Munich 2, and then the old oat husks for the herms, and then hops, 20 grams of Magnum at 60 minutes and 23 grams of Bowbeck at 0 minutes. Now I'm only doing a 19 litre brew because all my kegs, 8 kegs, are filled up, and I struggled to empty one so I could put my coals in. So anyway, so I liked it so much I decided I'd do a small brew and I would bottle it. So I didn't want to do bottling ever again, but there we are. It is such a good beer, and I hope I do it justice, to be honest. Water profile, I've gone for an American Stout target profile, and it's coming in at a sulfate chloride ratio of 1:5, which is a balanced ratio for this. So the important thing is that I've found out, because to be fair I haven't brewed a stout or a porter for years, is the mash pH needs to be between 5.4 and 5.6, but definitely no lower than 5.4. So thank you Steve Ogden for the information on that. Absolute gent, and old heathen brewer, go and check him out. And so that's what we're going to be aiming for. So we're mashing in at 67 degrees, and let's get underway. Catch you in a bit. There we are, happy with that. I'm going to keep that. Leave that as it is, 5.52. So basically bang in the middle, isn't it? The sparge is almost complete now, so it's coming over, looking a bloody lovely colour. I've decided to use that god-awful hop spider. It's only a small amount of hops, and didn't seem worth using the big bag. Right, up to the boil. Collected 27 litres, as I should have. Only got 1.041 instead of 1.045. But the mash efficiency comes out at 84.45%. So it is what it is. Still happy with that. It's not 74, is it? So anyway, first lot of hops, 20 grams of Magnum, oil the boil. In they go. Right, back later. Okay, 5 minutes to go. In go the Lingonberry syrup. So 15 minutes went Protofloc, 10 minutes yeast nutrient, and now the Lingonberry syrup, and now we've got 5 minutes to the end of the boil, and then we'll put in the last hop addition. Right, that's it then. Boil's over. Let's turn it off. Last addition, 23 grams of Bobek. Going in to the crappy hop spider, and there we go. Put the lid on, and we'll leave that for 20 minutes. And I'm just recirculating the work through the plate heat exchanger. It's coming out, so I say it's coming out at 70 out of the boiler, and then it's going back in at 25. That's in one pass. I haven't restricted the flow, it's on maximum. Here we go. If I restricted that flow, what we did it. Yeah, it's still dropping down to 22. Going down further. Here we are, look. So let's increase the flow, get about 20. And a bit of that. Oh, I'm going to chuck it straight in. Oh, it's going below 20 now. Go and chuck it straight into the fermenter now. Right, back in a bit. Okay, so in goes the USO5. And there she is, all tucked up. So end of the day, got 21 litres in there, so that's enough. Well, yeah, it's going to be bottled anyway. So and I finished off with 1048 gravity, so I'm just going to finish at 4.3. So that's all right. That means I can have a few a night, isn't it? So anyway, there we are. So next you're going to see the tasting. So that's about a month from now, I should think, if I wait that long. All right, catch you soon. So that was brew day. So we finally get to do a tasting. So you can hear that since then I've come down with the dreaded lurgy, and I've been off work for 3 days, so this is the first time I've had a beer. It should have been kegged on the Saturday, which was day 13. It got kegged on Tuesday, so 13, 14, 15, day 16, so it was crash cooled anyway, so no harm came to it. It's I'd say it's not like Steve Young's Lingonberry American Porter. To me, Steve's had a raspberry flavour that was enveloped in chocolate in a porter, and it was just an absolutely superb drink. With this, I get the Lingonberry and I get the chocolate, but the chocolate doesn't envelop the Lingonberry, so it's not. I don't think it's quite as good as Steve's. Which breaks my heart to say, Steve, but to be fair, I mean it's a lovely smooth drink, and if I'd brought my camera out, my phone out, I would shine a light through it because it looks absolutely bloody gorgeous. In fact, let me just go and get it a minute. Hang on. Right, so here we are. So let's shine a look at that. I mean, it's absolutely bloody gorgeous. There's a lovely colour on it. Well, it's black. I mean, it's showing it's sort of like a purpley pink there. But yeah, you can't see through it. I mean, it's obviously hiding the light a bit there as well. So bloody brilliant. But anyway, let's turn that off. So obviously I've had a glass or two to get my thoughts on what I think of it. The head's gone a little bit now, but it was a lovely thick head, very creamy head, bit off-white, almost sort of like a tan sort of mocha colour, which I suppose that's the style in the American Porter. So but the flavour of it, I'm really getting the Lingonberry, not quite so much the chocolate. Now, confession, when I tasted it out of the keg, I couldn't really taste the Lingonberry. Steve just put the Lingonberry in 5 minutes from the end of the boil. I couldn't really taste it on mine. So I've put, well, not quite half a bottle. I've put down to the label in the keg, just to bring on the Lingonberry flavour a bit. So I think it might be down to the water treatment. I went for a balanced water profile. Oh, excuse me. I don't know what Steve did. I'll have to ask him. I can't believe that East Lothian water is better than Devon water. Surely not. No, never. But I'll have to ask him what I did, because I absolutely loved Steve's Lingonberry American Porter. So, but all in all, I mean, I'll definitely brew this again. It's absolutely cracking beer. It's a beautiful porter. Oh, it's so smooth, really easy to drink. I've planned this well as usual. So come out at 5%. So Oh dear, forgot to turn my phone off. No! Just brought the bloody thing in, haven't I? Jesus. There we are. But anyway. So there we are. So, I think I've put the recipe, went through the recipe in the video. Sorry, I'm just like bunged up with the cold. So, I'll thoroughly recommend it. If you can get hold of the Lingonberry syrup from IKEA, then do it, and maybe excuse me, go for a more sort of malt forward water profile than the balanced one. Maybe you'd bring out that chocolate. But all in all, I'm pleased with it. But it hasn't come out the same as Steve's, which is an absolute shame because his was absolutely fantastic. So anyway, well done, Steve Young. That is absolutely fantastic. Well done. And I don't think I'm going to send you any because it's not as good as yours. So, and I don't think it'll stay in the keg long. I only made one keg, 19 litres, and so it's not going to last that long, to be honest. So there we are. It's a hard life when you've got to drink beer. So anyway, thanks for watching, and make this beer because it's bloody gorgeous. All right, cheers, my dears.